I wonder if we'll get a meathead from Twitch in again. Like, this is all fake. What are you doing? This is a catfish stream. We had that the last podcast we did, that dude. That was so funny.
People are so dumb sometimes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right, I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be right back. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. Super fancy, eh? Let me open.
Ooh,
Let me
like
open
that
it.
one.
I know. Oh, they're so cool. Hold on here. Oh, I didn't even open it. There we go. Yes, look at that gorgeous controller.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like the gradient a lot.
Me too. Awesome. Okay. This deserves a picture and an Instagram. I'm going to put it on the grams. Pretty sure it comes with batteries. Yeah, it does. Hello, Mark. Check it out, Mark. This is what I got. Steph got it for me last night.
That is sick. I love that color scheme.
Yeah, it's great. And then out of the box, there it is here. It's pretty sweet.
Wow. Yes, it is.
All right.
And overfill a cup of water.
Oh, check it out. My geek jersey, Jaws. The Jaws jersey. It says Amityville Sharks. Then it's got Brody for the sheriff, and then it has 75 for when the movie came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, geek jerseys is amazing.
It looks like it's good quality too.
It is. For the price it is. Yeah, it's the same with my Legend of Zelda one. They are insane quality. It's fantastic.
I finished rewatching Lord of the Rings trilogy a couple days ago.
Yeah, you did. It's so friggin' good.
I still like The Hobbit better.
No, hey, that's all right. Unpopular opinion,
I
but it's
love
all good.
both.
Both of them are amazing, yeah.
I will say though, I think The Hobbit does a slightly better job at the comedy side of things to just keep things a little bit more lighthearted here and there.
Yep.
There's a little bit more of a story and less action type of stuff in The Hobbit. So like it kind of depends on your taste and like a general movie concept, but I love both.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So Frodo gets like all the credit for like being the ring bearer and all this crap, but literally his friend Sam did everything.
Harry's
did
in
all
there.
the work.
But is that your takeaway though, dude? That it's Frodo?
What? That is Frodo. That's the problem.
No, that Frodo is kind of like the main dude, or he's the main character of the movies. Is that your takeaway from it though when you watch it? It's like all you can see is Frodo.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yes. He gets the little send off at the end and the little boat and everything. I'm like, you ain't doing nothing. I said your friend had to carry you up the mountain, and you still betrayed him.
So my takeaway isn't Frodo. When I think of Lord of the Rings, I rarely even think of Frodo.
I think of all of the other guys
Yeah,
that
me too.
we're battling the whole time.
Yes.
I mean, I guess the Human King, Aragorn, the son of Arathorn, who's the grandson of whoever.
So my the relationship that starts and builds with Gimli and Legolas to me really stands out. I love that.
Oh yeah.
Their
the
relationship, there's nothing like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's so
so
cool.
good.
Especially in the Two Towers when they're
That
they're
one
competing.
still only counts as one. Takes down a whole freaking mammoth.
Yeah, it's outstanding. But with all honesty, just Frodo is who he is. He is probably a main character because that's his goal was to go and whatever. But it's just every character is amazing. Everyone else is so great that I get caught up in everyone else as opposed to Frodo, Merry, and Pip. I just love it. Lord of the Rings is just so good, man.
Now, see, I like Merry and Pip
Sure.
because they're funny. Like
Yep.
they bring an element of goofy, childlike stuff to it.
That's true. Are
You
guys
know,
ready?
and I think there are just different takeaways on that, but
No, that's good. We need to do a discussion on Lord of the Rings. That'd be cool. All right, here we go. Hey, welcome to episode 90 of the Gamers Pass podcast, where us gamers, we just chill, have a good time, chat, and just have fun hanging out with each other. Thank you everybody for joining. I got to give a shout out to Kirby Lass, who just subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you, Kirby. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. Thank you. So this is the last episode of 2023, as it is December 31st. And I was saying to Mark and Kirby here that there's something special about the end of the year and the start of a brand new year. In Canada, where I live, it means 4 or 5 more months of torture, of cold, and at least 4 months. At least 4 months. You can go on YouTube and check out a video I posted for April 1st that I was so sick of the snow because it had snowed again April 1st. It's frustrating. And so that's just the way it is here. And I've been doing it for many years. And so, yeah, Kirby last. Hold on, we'll go to Kirby last. I don't know where Lee is. Just as a heads up, don't know where Lee is. Hopefully he's okay. But Mark joining us today. Mark, how you doing? What have you been playing? How was your Christmas? How was your holidays? Give it to us all directly.
So, Christmas was pretty good for me this year. I got a Steam gift card from my nephew. Got some Eagle stuff, new fishing pole, and a new gaming headset that I'm wearing right now for my nephews. Apparently, it's the top of the one Black Hawk something.
Okay.
Regardless, he spent a ridiculous amount of money for it. I told him not to, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But overall it was pretty good. This week I've been playing some GTA 5, Call of Duty Warzone, of course, regular COD Modern Warfare 3. Trying to think of something else. Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Any plans for tonight?
Any plans for tonight? Cooking. I'm gonna be making some pork chops later on, and that's about it.
So you're gonna ring in the new year, hogging down some pork chops.
Yeah, and have myself a few drinks back here.
Oh, okay. There we go. Of course, non-alcoholic.
Yes, definitely.
I'm just teasing. All right, joining us as always, it's Kirby. Kirby Lass, how are you doing? What have you been playing? How was your holidays? And then we'll go to New Year's Eve.
I have been playing Call of Duty and Paleo. Oh, actually, we just bought Splatoon 3 for both of our Switches.
Okay, no, that's cool.
I forgot about that.
That's all right.
So we've been playing that a little bit. Not a lot, but some.
Sure.
Just something to hang out on the couch and play.
Yeah, Splatoon 3 is basically DLC for Splatoon 2.
Yeah, but you can't find matches hardly in Splatoon 2. I was trying.
That sucks.
It sucks. So I was like, well, if we want to play, we're going to have to pay for it. So
yeah, everybody moved on. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
So that's what I've been playing this week. And then I've been trying to play a little bit of Warzone. Not good at it. I don't know what it is. We can't figure out a groove.
Listen, I've seen your videos on TikTok, Curvy Lass, by the way, Curvy_Lass. And I've seen you posting lots of videos of you gunning down peeps. You even posted a win. You got a double kill in the water or something.
Yeah, but we haven't got a win since then.
That's okay. Hey, it's the way it goes. Mark and I know all about that.
I'm running into the same issue in a Warzone right now where I feel like my ability as a player is being questioned now at this point in time. It's so much different. The TTK is a little bit trickier. They got some weapons where I feel like they need to nerf back a little bit. If they're not going to touch the health of the players, then they need to nerf some of these weapons because you really do not have much time to react or do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling with figuring out a good loadout too that I will like. I'd rather just have a ground gun. Like whatever class I keep swapping things out on my loadout, but I can't figure out a solid like use it for everything class.
Yeah.
Like I love having an SMG. I know that for sure because that comes in really clutch sometimes when you're in a close range combat, but I can't use a sniper in Warzone. In multiplayer, I can snipe like nobody's business, but in Warzone, I cannot do it. I don't know what it is.
Wow, okay.
So I like regularly will not pick up a sniper, but at the same time, I know like you need long range as well as short range.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just struggling to find a good groove with how we play and what loadout to carry and all that. So I don't know.
You'll figure it out. Google it, search it up.
Googly moogly.
To the YouTubes and see what people are posting.
Christmas, we went to Michigan. It was fun. It was busy. Got to see my niece. She's getting bigger.
Yeah.
She's starting to use her voice more. It's still the goo goo gaga stuff, but she's really cute. She's learning a lot. She's learning how to use like her pointer finger.
Yep.
So every time she goes to like touch something, she's always just like,
Nice.
it's so cute.
That's cool.
But I took some Christmas photos. I have to edit all of them though,
Okay.
so that way I can send them back and everybody can print them. And
Yeah, for sure. That should be
we
fun.
just did group pictures with my mom and my sisters.
Excellent.
She is on a knee scooter right now because she had ankle surgery. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, and it was fun because my other sister that has my niece, we had to clean up, and usually that's a mom's job.
Yeah.
Even as an adult.
Yes.
I was like, Mom, I don't know how to do this.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Good.
We had a good time.
Good. It's good to be with family.
I got roller skates. That is
Yes.
probably one of my more favorite gifts. The lights on my painting wall back there.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm excited about those. I got porch lights that are outside that are solar lights for
Ooh.
nighttime.
Okay.
They're basically the same as these. They're just the white lights though.
Yep.
So yeah, I got lots of goodies. I got a new camera stand, so my webcam is up on a better stand. It's
Good.
like 4 inches taller than my monitors now.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Good.
I got lots of goodies. It was fun. Wheezy bruised his ribs on his skateboard.
Oh, no. He went down hard, eh?
Yeah, because we actually took all of our skate gear to my sister's in Indiana the day after Christmas.
Okay.
And we spent the day out because they have a paved walking path like a quarter mile from them.
Yep.
So we went and all tried going skating because both my sisters have skateboards too. And
Okay.
I was the only one who didn't fall.
Good. And you were on roller skates.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's lots of fun. It's funny
Yeah.
to see that stuff come back, especially roller skates.
Yep. Mine are hot pink.
No shame in that. Go right along with your
Like,
hair and your
They
Care
match
Bear.
my G Fuel cup.
Your G Fuel and your Care Bear hat.
Yep.
That's
My
awesome.
mom got me this. She got me my Ariel shirt.
Okay. That's amazing. You
Spoiled.
are decked out. What are you doing tonight? Anything?
No, I'm probably gonna stream.
Excellent. No shame in that. Hey, nothing wrong with that at all. That's good. Excellent. All right. For myself, I got a Jaws jersey from Geek Jerseys. It is the actual. It's like one. I forget what number in the back. Only 300 were made, which was cool. It's got the name Brody on the back because he was the sheriff of Amityville, 1975 on the back, and then this says the Amityville Sharks, which is actually kind of funny because Jaws terrorized Amityville. And Geek Jerseys, check it out. I've got a Legend of Zelda one that's amazing as well. And I want to get several more, but they're just so expensive, so I have to pick and choose when to get them. I also got 5 statues sitting beside me that are unboxed. Legend of Zelda Daruk. It's the last one I needed to fit inside all my Legend of Zelda stuff. I just have no room for it. I got the Mario Kart one, which is amazing. I've got Darth Revan, Cal Kestis, and then I have a giant 2-foot Link on a horse statue that weighs a lot. I can't put it on these glass things. I'm gonna mess up my camera, right? Just so you guys can see. Let's see. That's it right here.
Oh my gosh.
So that's Link in a statue right there, Link on a horse. My Cal Kestis.
That's huge.
Darth Revan, Daruk, and then there's Super Mario right there. So yeah,
What are you gonna do with the big one?
I don't know. I need a place to put it. I really do, and I know I'll get one eventually. Maybe, hopefully I will, and so that'll be nice. But that's where I'm at, and I'm so excited about that. I got some other things too. This Christmas was amazing, surprisingly. Yeah, even Steph got me kind of a gag gift. It was silky underwear that had her face with a Santa hat all over it. And it says in the front, only Steffi can tickle these bells. It is hilarious. And so I'm wearing it right now. It's funny though. She's wonderful, man. All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I got some other things too. My birthday was December 28th, 3 days ago. Yeah. So we had a little birthday bash. Had some fun there. So that was nice. I got Xbox points too. So I'm very excited. I'll probably keep those for like 5 to 6 months because there's nothing really coming out or that I want to spend the money on. But We'll figure it out.
You were talking about her face on those. We sent our friend that we play with a lot, Buck, a set of pajamas with a selfie of us. Like, it's literally plastered. Like, it's just
Mhm.
face, all over.
That's funny.
We sent him those for Christmas, and his wife, he messaged us yesterday. He goes, "My wife spanked me," and she's like, "This feels so weird because I'm slapping them."
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I
I
was
will.
like, "That's awesome."
I'll post a picture to Discord so you guys could see it. Anybody you want to join the Discord? I know I don't promote my stuff, but you're more than welcome to hop on the Discord. Um, but I will post a picture of the underwear on Discord, and it's not me in them. Just as a heads up, because I know that's the last thing you want to see. But yeah, it Christmas is always awesome. I love Christmas, and oh, I got an Oilers jersey. I'm not an Oilers fan, but it's a Mark Messier Oilers jersey from back in the late 80s, early 90s. It was when he was an assistant captain. So that was awesome. So good to see you, Catrix. And so yeah, I'll be wearing that as well, which is awesome. All right. This is good. Let me I'm posting the picture to Discord right now. Hold on here. And general. And she snapped it as soon as I looked at it. And it's right there. All right. So today, everybody, we are going to chat about hey, me in shorts too. We are going to chat about 2023. We're going to chat about video games, we're going to chat about news, and basically we're just going to have a conversation. So those of you that are in the chat, the millions watching, feel free to just post some things that you remember or stuff like that, but we're going to go through some stuff. Mark, let's go with you first. What games do you have really stood out to you this year that you played?
What games stood out to me this year that I played? Obviously, new games, right?
I'm sorry?
Don't have
Obviously,
to be
new
new
year. We talk
games. I
about
think
new
he's
games.
just
Doesn't matter.
referring any games that you've played this year.
2023, dude. It's you in 2023.
Well, the games that stood out to me most this year, I hate to say it because I always say it, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for sure.
Yes.
Um, that has stood out to me this year. It's been fantastic. I've thoroughly loved the multiplayer this year. I can play the multiplayer outside of Warzone and still enjoy it.
Yep.
Let's see, that stood out to me this year. Starfield, for the little bit I have played, because I haven't played much of it on my PC, it has been good. Um, I'm getting, I need to get back into it. It's probably been a month or two since I fired it up, but I need to get back into it just to finish it out because I hate starting things and not finishing it. But the graphics and everything, especially on my PC, everything looks beautiful on that.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed this year's MLB The Show. I've probably got 100 hours into that, playing that one. That's been fantastic to me as well. But this year I've taken a big leap into PC gaming and stuff like that. So there's other games that I have good amount of time in playing, like car sales simulator, basically.
That's so
It's
amazing.
I'm literally doing what I'm doing in real life, and if I was selling cars in that game like I do
Yep.
in real life, man, I'm telling you,
Ching
I would be
ching.
exactly ching ching for sure on that one. But just games like that this year I played that's kind of stood out to me. I might get back into Phasmophobia tonight to see,
Oh, okay.
how it is after the
You gonna
latest
stream
update.
it?
Oh, you should.
Yes. I'll stream Phasmophobia.
Excellent.
I was a really good player since before the update, but I'm not sure how good I will be after the update. But
All right.
we will
I
see.
always was hiding in the van. What do you guys need? I
Me
can bring you
too.
something.
Me too.
But that's it for me.
That's it for you? Okay. Curvy, how about you?
I'm kind of gonna go with Mark on the Call of Duty thing.
Yep.
It's been really fun. This new one has. I actually really didn't play much of the well, I don't even know what it was. The Call of Duty before this one.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't play that too much. I started to get into it again because we were bored with Fortnite. And apparently Fortnite's no longer just Fortnite, so I don't know if I'll go back to that or not. My youngest sister was just asking me if I played it, so I'm like,
So
I might have to.
Fortnite's still Fortnite, but you've got
Yep.
Lego now. You've got the Guitar Hero sort of game and the racing game. So the Fortnite
Which it
aspect
sounds
is
like
still
people
there.
are liking it a lot.
Isaac
So,
loves the Lego, even the music game part too. So he's having a great time.
yeah, I don't know. It's something like I'll probably play if my sister really wants me to, you know.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of Starfield. That was, I mean, I was playing on PC when it first came out, so I don't know how much has changed since then.
Mhm.
I assume that they've done some updating.
Oh,
Anyways.
they've done several patches. So
So
I
it might
imagine
be
it's
worth
stable.
me trying to play again as well
Yep.
on PC to
Give her a
see.
go.
I've tried a few other games and just deleted them because I didn't like them. I know
Like what?
Atomic Heart was one. It was too puzzly type of thing for me, and the puzzles were not solvable without like looking it up. I felt like there was not an obvious solution to a lot of them, or I would be so close to figuring it out, but the mechanics of the game just didn't allow me to figure it out. So I played that, deleted that. I've played some Sims 4. I played Zoo Tycoon, which I don't know exactly. I played a mode in Zoo Tycoon where I started a zoo that was
Mhm.
kind of pre-built, like it had a base zoo started, and then I played it through and filled the entire lot that I could have. So, I mean, I played it enough, I felt like, to where I was like, yeah, I pretty much completed what you can do in the game. I had all the types of animals that I could unlock, and um, I have played 7 Days to Die like twice.
Okay.
Survival type of
Yeah.
game. I mean, I
I
wouldn't play it by myself.
Yeah, isn't it? You have 7 days to prepare your camp and all that stuff, and then you're raided by zombies
Yeah,
or
there's
something.
like a huge wave of zombies that come in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not survived to the 7 days. Like, I've only made it like 2 days.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then I would
really?
stop
Okay.
playing. Yeah. Like, I didn't die, but
Sure.
I just didn't continue playing.
No, I get it.
So,
Survival games with me are hit or miss. I just get bored of them after a while.
yeah. I've played the finals. That's that newer game.
Oh, people are
It's
loving the finals.
it's good.
Okay.
It is really good.
Yes.
And it's free. It's free on Steam.
Right.
I think it's free on everything, actually.
Yeah.
I think someone was telling me that it's free for all console.
The finals
too.
on Steam, as you know, the finals is the world's greatest free-to-play combat game show. That's cool. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah, it's good. It's a little bit, it's different, the game style of it, but they have a couple of different modes and stuff. I've only played their like basic mode. And then I've been playing Palia on and off. I
Okay.
don't like it on Switch as much as I wanted to. The controls are very difficult, so I don't know if I will play it much on
Sure.
Switch, but
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
not
know.
dedicated enough to sit at my computer for 12 hours a day to play it the way I want to.
Sure.
So,
No, I get it.
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. At first, I was going to rag James out for Hogmanay. He says, Happy Hogsmanay, all. And I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. And then, so once I Googled it, though, it's okay. Hogmanay is the Scottish word for the last day of the year of New Year's Eve. So I thought it was more of a British thing. And yeah, so it's not, which is great. And oh, wait a minute. We're 3.5 hours away from New Year's Eve, and there's an earthquake in Indonesia. Holy crap. Stay safe, Otney. Yeah, okay. Well, that's awesome, guys. For me, I have a rather large list of games that I have played. We'll go through my list and you guys let me know. James, you're welcome to join if you want to. We started out the year kind of with Halo Infinite. James and I played the story mode. I think Lee joined us for some stuff as well. Cat Drinks, just as a heads up, Kirby Lass now has Splatoon 3. Feel free to add her so you guys can play together. We played some Minecraft Dungeons, which they're still updating, guys. I don't know if you've played. Have you guys played Minecraft Dungeons? Kirby, you got to do it. Mark, you
I don't
played
even
it,
know how to play Minecraft.
You don't have to learn how to play Minecraft.
Okay.
Minecraft Dungeons is it's Diablo 4, we'll say, but Minecraft skins. It is phenomenal. I streamed it a bunch of times. It's so good. I streamed Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what? That game is actually pretty good. Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty good. Lee! Sorry I'm late. Well, why the heck are you in the chat and not in the stream? Come on. Let's see. So then the surprise of the year, guys. Now, we can discuss this for a couple minutes. Hi-Fi Rush. Welcome to the wonderful world of Splatsville, Kirby. All right, Hi-Fi Rush. Kirby, did you play it?
No, I haven't played it yet.
Oh my gosh. All right, I need some gamers in this podcast. Where's the gamers? Mark, did you play it?
Yes, actually, I was going to mention that. I forgot to mention I got Hi-Fi Rush. I'm actually looking at it on my Xbox right now.
Yeah, did you play it?
I did play it. Yes, I did.
All right, what did you think of it?
I liked it.
Yep.
I liked it. It was pretty cool. It was fun. I was definitely grooving, sitting in my gaming chair, just bobbing my head with my controller. Trying to hit all the enemies on beat and everything like that. But I enjoyed it.
Lee,
hey, how's it going?
Good, man. You played Hi-Fi Rush, right?
Yeah, it was surprisingly good.
It was surprisingly amazing.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that good from a game that they just said, oh, well, we're releasing it today.
Yeah, by the way.
And it's like, it was a hidden gem, that one.
A hidden gem. There's the term for Hi-Fi Rush. All right, the millions watching, a billions watching the VOD. Make sure you play Hi-Fi Rush. It's free on Game Pass. It is a most enjoyable game. You look at it, it's cartoony, and you're like, I don't know. Give it a try. Give it a try. All right. Next. Yeah, it's wonderful. Next, I jumped into GoldenEye. Not the remake, but they ported it over to the Xbox console. GoldenEye 64,
we did
basically.
Play that. Yeah.
Splatoon brings Shabba here. Yeah. GoldenEye does it stand up to today without nostalgia? I don't know, because I'm filled with nostalgia for GoldenEye. I have lots of great memories with GoldenEye. Kirby, what did you think?
Same. Like, it's just a nostalgic, so fun to go back and play something like that.
Yeah. That's 20 years, more than 20 years, right? Yeah, I think so. When did it come out? It would have been 96? I started dating stuff in 96. So 96, 97, right. Because we were dating and playing GoldenEye multiplayer, and it was awesome, so much fun. Lee, did you play GoldenEye?
I did for a bit. I didn't complete it,
Yeah.
but I did. I can definitely see a lot of appreciation for the game. Because,
dude, that's what just revolutionized multiplayer gaming.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
first person shooters. So for what it is, it's really good.
Catrix just said, the Honorable Lee Everett who drinks his crumpets and eats his tea.
Wow.
All right, Mark, GoldenEye, did you get to it?
Oh yeah, I definitely. That's another one I forgot about that came out this year. GoldenEye, one of my all-time favorite games. That was cutting edge technology for us in 1996, 1997.
You're right, it was. It was awesome.
The original multiplayer to me, like you said, whichever one of your friends managed to get the odd job first, had the unfair advantage. I enjoyed the game. I'm glad it's on the Xbox Game Pass. I'm glad it's free on there. And right now, I do need to probably dive back into it just to complete all the little challenges from Agent, Double Agent, and was it Secret Agent
Yep.
or 007, something like that. But
Secret Agent Man.
Exactly.
but it is just as epic as it was back then. I just wish I had an N64 controller to play it with.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I said that, because I got a whole Nintendo 64 with GoldenEye, but
Sure.
it's not in high definition.
Yeah,
I don't have
exactly.
a tube TV for a Nintendo 64, which I highly recommend. That's the only way to play it.
Yep. No, I get it. Dylan, I was on your stream before this podcast, dude. You were playing multiplayer on High Rise, I believe it was called. Good to see you, man. All right, Monster Hunter Rise. I had so much fun playing Monster Hunter Rise. I know I was in the loan for that. You guys, those of you that played it, did you try it, Kirby?
I think I actually did try it, but it's
Yeah. Oh no, Mark, did you play Monster Hunter Rise?
No, I didn't play that.
Lee, you gave it a go, didn't you? You played with me?
Yeah, I just felt there was so much to wrap my head around that it really put me off it.
Yeah. James tried it as well and couldn't get into it. Hey, Dylan subscribed tier 1. They subscribed for 10 months. Dylan, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Next was, okay, this is what really, even though Hi-Fi Rush was like, wow, this is great. Then the biggest release of the year at that point was Hogwarts Legacy. This is a game that I was consumed with. I loved Hogwarts Legacy. So much fun. I would love to go back and experience it all over again for the first time. I wish I could. Kirby, how did you play Hogwarts Legacy?
I did.
And give it to me,
I
girl.
loved it. It was good. I know, like, the only complaint I had was like, I got caught up in a lot of side things.
Yes.
Like, I didn't even want to play the story because I was just like, oh, there's something here, and I was just flying around the map, discovering everything, and I would end up in places I shouldn't have been because I didn't have spells for it.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I get it.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. I think, like, growing up, when we were in school, we went to the theater for a field trip to watch Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's like a huge childhood memory for me, and we watch Harry Potter, I don't know, probably 20 times a year.
What? Wow.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Harry Potter.
I mean, I
Exhausting.
have wands on my shelf. You probably can't see them. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See,
okay.
there's a Death Eater wand, and then there's another wand on the other
Nice.
side. So I mean, we love Harry Potter, so
Yeah,
the
that's
whole world, it was really cool to be able to experience it. They had PlayStation 2 Harry Potter games.
Okay. Yeah.
I sold my PlayStation 2 to upgrade to a PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I regretted it because
no.
PlayStation 2 is probably my favorite one of my favorite consoles I've ever played on. Like, they had some cool karaoke games, and like, it was just something I chose to upgrade so that I could keep up with everyone else, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have, so that I could still possibly have it.
Sure. No, I get it.
I've looked into buying them, and they are expensive.
Yep.
You,
Wow.
you hear that, Jim Ryan? Curvy Lass has now suffered because you don't do backwards compatibility.
100% Lee, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to say it.
But yeah, the Hogwarts Legacy game was excellent.
Flying around on your broom is wonderful. Doing the class work. Once you did a class and you're like, bam, I learned this spell or this how to do this. So good.
It's so rewarding.
It is. The dude that's outside of Hogwarts, when you've got to challenge him when you got to throw the ball. You use your spell to throw the ball and you got to bounce it back further. Oh, it's just like, this is so friggin' cool. Love the game. Mark, you played Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep, that's last game I bought on PlayStation.
Oh, you played it on PlayStation? Oh, sorry, dude.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, that was before the PC. That was my Xbox was like filled to the brim of games, and I refused to delete off of it.
Oh, okay.
At the time, And so I had no choice. I said, well, what can I do? So I ended up getting it on PlayStation because I had some free space on there because there's only like 2 games I have on there. So I played it on my PlayStation. It was a good game. I loved Hogwarts Legacy. I wish the dialogue kind of made sense because like they would give you a couple options on what you wanted to say. Then whatever you clicked on, they literally said nothing that you clicked on.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes, yeah.
It was weird. It's like, how's your day going is the option, and you click on it, and it said, man, this day is terrible, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm like, well, wait a minute, I didn't say that, but so I really did like the game. There's a couple things that I didn't like. The dialogue, returning to Hogsmeade, hitting Revelio every 10
Oh,
steps.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
could
it was
tell.
cool. I'm like, oh, I'm casting a spell.
Yeah. Revelio.
But
Revelio.
but
Revelio.
the overall story was epic. It was a great
Yes.
story, especially the dark arts part.
I was just gonna mention that the dark arts story, and you don't have to do it if there's anybody religious in here and you're thinking, oh, that's of the devil. You don't have to do the dark arts stuff. It is so flippin' good. Oh my gosh. Lee, give me your thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy, dude. Did you beat it?
Yes, I did. It was really good. I did get a bit frustrated with the Foo Flames and the Hogsmeade thing. But
I
some
never
of the side,
did.
like I mean, some of the side quest stuff was actually better than the main story.
Yep.
I really enjoyed all of it. The the way that I went about it when it was really good because I did all the lessons that I could to get the spells, and
Yes.
then I was so powerful, and every time I approached everything, I was completely fine to do it. The flying around on the broom was really good. It made everything effortless, and the only thing I'd say is the end of the game when like you have to fight the final boss. I think that was a bit underwhelming.
Okay.
Um, just like fighting the big dragon, it didn't. I just think it didn't because half the spells didn't work when fighting that guy, and it just didn't.
Oh, you
It wasn't
big
that good,
baby. You
but
learned to use the right spells.
That's what I was gonna say. You didn't have the right ones equipped then.
That's right.
yeah, but I couldn't just like Avada Kedavra it and then it was dead.
Oh, all right. So you didn't want a challenge. You were just like, I'm the most powerful wizard of all time.
You're a
Well,
wizard.
exactly, yeah.
You're the wizard, Lee. Pop, dead. All right, I get it. Hogwarts Legacy really
Oh
set
my
the
God.
tone for the year, though. 2023 is one of the best years in gaming of all time.
Oh yeah.
2023 is amazing. Next, I tried Atomic Heart after Hogwarts Legacy. Atomic Heart was not good. I didn't like it. Curvy, you tried it and you said you deleted it.
I definitely
James.
did it.
Yeah, you definitely deleted it.
I think maybe I played like 12 hours of it,
Wow.
maybe.
12, way more than I did.
Yeah, I tried. I was like, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it's gonna get better. And then I was just like frustrated the whole time. Nothing was working. I couldn't figure it out. And I was just like, nope,
Hey,
delete.
yeah, James, good to see you.
In the dead of
Bonjour,
night.
All right, let's just jump back for a sec. James, give me your Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy chat.
Loved every second of it. It consumed me until I maxed it out and completed it. And I had serious post-gamer depression
Yeah, me
when
too.
I finished it because nothing felt as good after that.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was the same way. I'm the same way. That's funny. Yeah, did you try Atomic Heart though, James?
Yes, didn't like it.
Yeah, wow.
Tried to get into it, played it for about an hour, and I just couldn't get into it.
Lee and Mark, did you guys try Atomic Heart? Oh, you did, Lee?
I didn't play that one.
Hook me up.
I tried it. I thought it was like visually intriguing. I thought it was like
Yeah.
the setting and how it looked was very good. I just didn't enjoy the play style and the story. It did not
Yeah.
entice me and
Yeah, I
to
think
keep
that's
going.
what turned me off of it too. Is
Mm.
like I really wanted to play it. I remember seeing like the game previews and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that looks like so fun." And then you get in it, and mechanically, it's just weird.
Yep.
Mm.
Cool
But
looking, but still weird. Like things
but
just don't work.
ultimately, like because it's on Game Pass, it means that I didn't have to pay anything for it. You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not angry at the game. Like, you know, I'm just fine with it, you know. If people enjoy it, that's all good.
Mhm.
I was going to say maybe I needed more time, but if Kirby put in 12 hours, there's
It,
no way
Yeah.
and still didn't like it. Like, delete. There's no way I'm
yeah.
going to put in 12 hours and say, hey, this is a great game. The only one, and I don't think maybe it was early this year, late last year, was Hellblade 1. If at first I was like, visually gorgeous at first, but I was like, I'm not a big fan. But in my head, I was like, I should just play it a little more for some odd reason, because usually if I don't like it, I'm done. But Hellblade, I was drawn in after. I was like, all right, let's just really give this a chance, and I loved it, beat it. It was so wonderful. All right, I played Borderlands 3. Lee, did you play that with me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
I
and
think
we
I
just
played a little bit with you too.
okay, yeah, and we
Yeah,
just
I
kind
did
of
as well.
stopped. Oh, you did. All right, well, shoot.
Yeah, you and Isaiah.
Yeah, that's right. Isaiah was playing. Yeah, Borderlands. They're good. They are what they are, I guess. I don't care about the story. It's just about getting loot. I think that's what it is for Borderlands for me.
I just kept getting lost.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yes, I remember being lost all the time and not being able to find you guys.
All right.
Map simulator, please.
Oh, that's funny. All right, that's Borderlands. Then we went into this was hilarious. Did someone say Borderlands Hades? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh,
Next
look at
was
your puppy.
oh, look at that. Look at the ears. Oh my gosh. Okay, is that just more hair past the ear?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, those are the longest ears I've ever seen on a dog, but
She probably has this much hair.
sure, yeah. That's funny. I couldn't do that with Ella, I'll tell you that. The next one was a blast. Okay, this next game that I streamed was As Dusk Falls. Now, this is a game that I looked at it and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play this. And James was like, hey, we should just do it, and we did it, and we friggin' loved it. How many players was there? You could do up to 8 or something.
Something like that. But I think
Yeah.
it was just me, you, and Lee, wasn't it?
That's it,
Yeah.
yeah. And Lee was basically the troublemaker and did some very bad things in the game and ruined the experience for James and I. But we kept going. James, give me your thoughts on As Dusk Falls.
Loved it. Once you get past the storyboard aspect and get drawn into the story, you don't even notice the
No.
storyboard element.
That's right. Lee, what were you gonna say?
The game only started getting good when I killed the cheating wife.
See that that was terrible. James and I were like, all right, well let's see what we can do. Lee's like, nope, death, Revelio, death,
Well, yeah,
Rebellion.
abracadabra, or whatever it is.
yeah, because you can overrule, and then because that was a thing that was implemented later, you two just kept overruling each other, and then I swoop in to give like a
Just
completely
ruin it.
different answer.
It would be fun to go through that again, choose different storylines.
Oh yeah.
Mark,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you
It'd
play
be
As
cool
Dusk
to
Falls?
have more people play it.
Yes.
If we could have more. Yeah.
Yes, Kirby, we need to work around your schedule and get you in on that. Mark, did you play As Dusk Falls?
No, I'm a boring soul.
No, you're not. You stop that. As Dusk Falls is a blast, but you also work too during the day when I stream. Next, I played 5 Dates. I gotta say, I actually liked 5 Dates. It wasn't amazing. It was more of a filler because I was kind of in that. I was still in that Hogwarts Legacy lull of being consumed with the game, so I played as 5 Dates. Dead Island 2, Kirby and Mark. Did you guys play Dead Island 2?
Nope, I couldn't bring myself to buy it.
Okay. Well, yeah, Lee bought it for me, so that's why I played it. Mark, did you play Dead
See,
Island?
I don't
2?
have friends
No.
that buy me that much stuff.
Yes, you do. You stop that. All right, Mark, Dead Island 2.
No, I didn't play that one.
Okay. Lee and James, let's discuss Dead Island 2.
Loved it. Not as great as the first one, but with its troubled development, it's been in development since 2013.
Yeah.
So the fact that we got it at all, we should be grateful for. But we've got some amazing jump scares. Some of the best clips all year are you opening that locker because you're in mid-conversation talking about something else. You're just like, ah!
Yeah, stupid
Like
game.
you're praising the game and then you're saying how stupid the game is because he jumped.
Lee, how about you, dude?
I thought it was pretty good. The graphics in terms of like like visually when you hit someone in a certain area and it has that damage in that certain
That's
area,
cool,
it's
yeah.
like it's really good. And you know, you can throw like acid on one of them and it just melts away to the
The
skeleton.
details
It's
like
really
that's
good.
outstanding, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought yeah, I you know, I wasn't entirely hooked by the story, but I don't really know what the first one was like either.
I don't
It's
even know
like,
what the story's about for Dead Island 2. It was just going in,
Just
killing
killing
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. And something that I'd say I didn't like was the fact that if you had a weapon and you had put like electricity on it,
Mm,
you can kill other ones easier. But the ones that are electric zombies, they're immune to
you're
it,
immune to
and
that,
it's
yeah.
like no, they should
Yeah.
still have the baseline attack
Yes.
in terms of that damage instead of just being immune to it altogether.
Yep.
So
No,
it
it
meant
makes
that you
sense.
just it made me not want to upgrade my weapons like
Yeah.
that because then it means I can still damage all of them.
Excellent. Okay, jumped into Pinball Effects. That was really cool. And where's the arcade game? So Pinball Effects, they actually gave me some codes too, so I could get some tables for free, which was really nice. After that, what was the pinball game we played? Sorry,
King of the
arcade game.
Arcade?
King of the Arcades. I can't believe I don't have that down there. We had King of the Arcades, which was kind of fun. It was good. It is what it is sort of game, and there was a whole crap load of mini games, and we had the developer hang out with us on stream, which was really cool, and that was a blast.
I think we still have the clip of your reaction to that.
Yeah,
You're
that was
so happy.
I was. I love that stuff, man. If I can promote somebody's game and they're appreciative enough to come in and just say, "Hey, how's it going?" And he did that with other streamers too that played the game, which was nice, and promoted them on his Twitter and stuff. Mark, did you play King of Arcades?
No, I've been looking at it on the Xbox Game Pass. I've been considering downloading it.
That's a different one.
Yeah. Okay. If you get
that's a different one.
no, play Arcade Paradise. Play Arcade Paradise. I can't stress it enough. Play Arcade Paradise. Curvy, play Arcade Paradise. Lee, did you play it?
That's
No.
on Game Pass.
That's on, I think it is. I told James about it, and his life was over for a little while with Arcade Paradise. It is wonderful.
I loved it from start to finish. I wanted more.
Yes, I did too.
It is on Game Pass.
Yep. Arcade Paradise is a blast. It is so much fun. So you guys, I'm telling you, for 2024, do yourselves a favor, play Arcade Paradise. It's just super fun. Next was, and I don't know why it was so late, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, guys. That was my game of the year. Curvy, did you play it? Oh, look at the cuddles from that friggin' dog. Oh my gosh. Isn't that amazing? I'm not a fan of purse pooches, but that's not a purse pooch. That's a
No, she's a 30-pounder almost.
Yeah. So she's a medium dog, but look at the cuddles. That's so great. Mark, did you play?
Weezy's awake.
Okay. Did you play Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Mark?
So no, I'm waiting on it to come on the EA part of the
Okay.
Game Pass.
No. Okay. No,
Yeah.
that's cool.
That's what I've been waiting for too.
Guys, I'm telling you. Lee, did you play Star Wars Jedi Survivor?
No, I haven't played that yet.
We're the only ones that have played it.
Yes. It is. How can I say? The first one was good, but there were some elements that were really frustrating in the first one. And so they went to the second one and they just made a 10 out of 10 Star Wars game. To me, it is amazing. The story as well. Oh my gosh, that story. and I even got to stream some of them, and just the reactions were legit. I'm like, yes, it's just so much fun. And James, what did you? Oh, look at this. That is his Star Wars. That's his present for Christmas. A replica. Is that Luke's?
No, it's Anakin's.
Anakin, you are the chosen one. That's cool, man. Does it light up? Does it say anything, or is it just a shell?
Yeah, lights up.
Do
I just need to put the blade in.
No, it's cool. You can put the blade in if you want, or you could just not. It's all good.
All right.
I still have my two in the corner right here. You can't see them.
Just be a nerd, Lee. Show us.
I've already showed you guys the lightsabers I have, so that's cool. All right, James, give me your Jedi Survivor breakdown for these guys.
Loved it from start to finish. From the minute I got past the intro cutscene to the minute the end cutscene kicked in. I was consumed by it. I loved it. I still got annoyed with the map system, but this was much more easy to navigate round than in Fallen Order. So the map system wasn't as important. The story itself was gripping, was amazing, especially in the second half of the game when all the stuff goes down. It's just, I loved all of the missions. I love the mission when you're kind of climbing in the sky to go to that place.
Yeah.
Everything. Loved it all.
It's so good. I just want to say, also, hey Jake, there is a mini game in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a mini game, and I want a full game about this mini game.
The little battle thing.
The little
what was it
battle
called?
thing. I forget the name of it. I want a full game on that, man. It's just the different variations. I'm surprised there's no DLC for even that. I'm surprised there's nothing and no mini game about that.
What was it called? I'm gonna have to Google it now.
So I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Each monster or each character or each villain or whatever that you encounter in the game, they become resources in this little mini game that you get to play. So you go into the cantina. Holo Tactics. It is so flippin' good. I fully recommend playing that. Once I got that though, James, I was like, I want to play this nonstop. And I beat everybody. You choose your different tactics. Stuff worked, stuff didn't. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, my game of the year, 10 out of 10. Bam, it was so wonderful. I also got Dolby for Christmas. He's on the webcam stand. Go to Discord. Curvy just posted a picture of Dolby that's hanging on her stand. It's so funny.
He's a bendy figure.
I also posted a picture of my underwear that Steph got me. If you want to see what that looks like.
Those are the best.
You can see my face as well. It's hilarious. All right, moving on. Curvy, Mark, and Lee, I highly recommend please play Jedi Survivor, and we can chat about it. Next, I broke the hearts of James, and I don't know if I broke Lee's heart, but James for sure. I streamed the old Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I streamed the old Star Wars Republic Commando. Great games.
Yeah, you complained throughout the entire time.
Great
Even
games.
Isaiah backed me up.
No, Isaiah don't know.
Do you remember you were streaming Battlefront and you were moaning, and Isaiah came in and is like, oh, this was great. I remember playing this with you.
Yes.
And he shut you down.
He said it's great because I was playing with you. So his father-son memories, that's what he remembers, not the game. Yes. Yeah. And then old Star Wars Republic Commando.
Lee's showing off his lightsaber.
Oh, let's see. Do it.
Volume high.
What? Why does it talk to you?
Ooh.
Okay, that's friggin' cool.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
loads of modes to it.
Other than the talking, like that is amazing.
Yeah, but like you can like it's because there's so many different modes to it.
That's all right, dude.
Because there's different ones that. No, not that one. And then you get like different.
Oh, a different color. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it
wow.
pulsates.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, show us, dude. Don't keep it off screen. Come on now.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether it's too.
Nerds or Jones.
I'm not sure whether it's too bright or something
It's
for the.
fine.
Catrick, Star Wars. Never heard of it. Oh, Yoda's. There it is. That's stinking.
Lee
cool.
could do like one of those cool TikTok transitions. And then he's dressed up as Darth Vader.
That's right. Do you have
Oh,
the red
yeah,
on there?
that's
Is
so
red?
cool.
Yeah, there's definitely red on there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The light
Unbelievable.
effect's really good.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's so cool.
How does it do that with lighting?
But yeah, like, you can choose different ones. There is one that is like a rainbow blade, and I refuse to use it.
Is there a is it a Force Effects one? Forget that.
No,
What's wrong with the rainbow blade?
it's called from ES Sabers.
Oh, okay. We'll have to look that up. All right,
When I was
moving
little,
on.
you just got a plastic lightsaber with the bits that you'd pull out. And you'd
Yes.
press a button, it'd just be a red bulb.
Press a button and you could flick it, and it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Star Wars: Old Republic, I crushed Watchek streams of how great it was back in the day, and it does not stand the test of time. All right,
It
next.
does.
Doesn't. Next,
It
what
certainly
showed up was kind of the other game that really roped me in after Jedi Survivor, and Lee actually got roped in and is still playing it. Diablo 4. Kirby, Weezy was playing Diablo 4 hardcore. Did
Yeah,
you play
I mean,
it?
I know about Diablo. I played Diablo 3
Yes.
a lot actually, but I didn't play Diablo 4.
Okay.
I think he played the first season and he hasn't touched it since. Like, but
Okay.
he had hundreds of hours. Like he was
Yeah.
playing that while he was working through the day, and then he would play it for hours after work, and like
Yeah, that was my most played game of 2023 was Diablo 4. And second was Starfield. James, did you play it? You didn't play it, right? Mark, did you play Diablo 4?
No, I didn't play Diablo 4. Last Diablo I played was 2.
Okay, wow. All right. Yeah, the game has changed severely. Drastically from Diablo 2. Lee, give me your breakdown then on Diablo 4.
Really good. Like in terms of it's I really enjoy it. I like how you unlock stuff generally for all the characters
Mm-hmm.
in terms of where places are on the map and certain loots and the currency that you can build up. That's really good. There's it feels like you get a lot, like it's quite rewarding when you do things, especially when you're starting out, because you level up really quickly when you're starting out. It just my biggest issue is the later levels, like I'd say 70 plus in terms
Yeah.
of the leveling, because it's a real grind.
Yep.
And it's definitely not as rewarding. In order to get to level 100, you have to put in the dedication for it. And
Okay.
even I haven't reached that
Weezy
yet.
got there.
Did
I
he?
think.
Yeah, I still haven't.
You got to a level 100 on Diablo 4, didn't you? What during the first season? Yeah.
Excellent. No, that's cool. That's dedication. That's hard work.
But
All right.
the in terms of the different classes, I've only really done barbarian. I think you can still find a lot of enjoyment in any of the classes if
Yep.
you put your mind to it. But yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Okay. Up next, Sea of Thieves, Curse of Monkey Island
Jedi
expansion.
Survivor is 55% off right now.
Jedi Survivor's free. So how much is that for you?
$32 still.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's
I
worth
can't
it.
afford it right
No,
now.
I know, but it's worth it. Oh my gosh, it's so worth it. All right. Sea of Thieves, Curse of Monkey Island. We're big Sea of Thieves fans. Kirby and Mark. Mark has joined us for Sea of Thieves.
I have too. Yeah,
You
I've
have
played
too.
it.
Okay.
I just
Excellent.
haven't played the expansion or the
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
James, give me your breakdown on Curse of Monkey Island, because me, you, and Lee played it.
Yes, we certainly did. We didn't complete it because it wasn't exactly, how shall I put this, good. If you didn't play The Curse of Monkey Island back in the day and have no nostalgia towards that, this DLC is right.
Yeah.
There was no fighting. There's no nothing. It's not Sea of Thieves.
It's not fun. Lee, what did you think?
I played very little of it. The only time I played it was when I hopped on with you, James, and Mooney, and that was when you had your on-call and stuff. And I think for a couple of those,
Yeah.
you had to finish it really early. But it just seemed like a big fetch quest. You arrive at an island and you just have to look around the island.
Yeah.
And,
I think
with the different clues.
I think where we stopped was we had to get the guy to get mad at us or something. We had to do rebuttals and all. It was really annoying. All right.
And I remember we had to restart it about 3 times because
yes, we did.
we went to a door to knock lightly, and then one of us had to be wasn't there or something. I don't know.
The next one I played, and I know this is 2022, but it came out December 17th of 2021, which is really crazy. Vampire Survivors, man. I got so caught up in Vampire Survivors, but also that whole genre of Vampire Survivors. I love it. I think it's amazing. Isaiah's playing one right now. I forget the name of it, but he says it is almost as good as Vampire Survivors. So I've bought two or three other games that are like Vampire Survivors, but they just don't match up. And so I'm hoping this next one, I'll have to get the name. I'm not sure if it's on Xbox or not, but I'll get the name and send it to you.
Vampire Survivors won a bunch of awards last year, and you can kind of tell why.
Oh yes, it's addicting. It is so good. The unlockables, just the powers. I think the thing is you grind out the board, and then by the end of the board, if you do it right, you are almost invincible. And that's what's so good about the board. You got that reward before the end of the board. You're like, I'm unstoppable. I even have a video of me just getting money, just because I was just standing there. I sent the video to James. I was like, look at this. I'm not even doing anything. And it's like, ching, 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 getting tons of money. It was so awesome. And I think I did that board because you can do unlimited. And I don't know how long I did the board. I went in the kitchen. I made lunch while this was going on because I was invincible. It's a true story. I was invincible. And I thought it was amazing. So,
wasn't there supposed to be an update that was meant to be like multiplayer?
Yes, it's couch co-op multiplayer though.
Right.
Yes.
No, that sucks.
All right, next one. James suggested this awesome game, Exoprimal. We played that. Curvy and Mark, did you guys play Exoprimal?
No.
Okay, it's Overwatch with dinosaurs. That's all it is. Lee, you played it with us, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That's me, you, and Mooney.
Me, you, and Mooney. That's right. Okay. James, what did you think of Exoprimal?
I just want something to scratch my Dino Crisis itch.
I know.
That's all it is.
No, that's okay. And did it scratch that itch?
No.
All right. That sucks. Exoprimal is to me is not a fun game. I'm sure people will enjoy it at some point. You know what game I skipped? I skipped Redfall. Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
How
that
could
was me,
you
you, and
forget
Isaiah
that
that played that.
game?
Well, that's probably
Easy,
what we
and
should
I
have
played
done. We
it.
should have skipped it.
Was that
It'll
Lee?
be good in a year.
Well, no, we're 6 months away from that being amazing. People are loving it right now. I'm just saying. People are posting their numbers for Xbox Year in Review and all that stuff. It's some of these people had their most played game of the year, which is wild. I don't get it. Curvy, give me your breakdown. You and Weezy playing Redfall.
We didn't even come close to finishing it.
No.
I don't know. I think that it has potential.
Yes. I agree.
I think that the mechanics are kind of unique in a way, but I don't know, just
Unique, broken.
well, yes, but I think if they worked, that the entire game would be pretty solid. Like, I would go back to it because I was intrigued enough to want to learn and do the story, but it just was so broken you couldn't play any of it. I felt
That's
like
right.
so.
June.
I
I'm
don't
playing it in
remember
June.
how long we played it, but I mean, I don't think we got very far into it, but we were just like, we can't play this anymore.
I dedicated
it's
2
just
streams.
not working.
Yeah, I dedicated 2 streams to it. 2024 in June, I'm going to take a day and play it on stream. Because I said, months ago that it's going to be good in a year. So people, like I said, people are still loving it now. They're working at it. They're patching it. They're fixing it up. Lee, did you play it?
Yes, just not with you guys because I was away at the time, so I had to play it off stream. But yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, just I don't even know how to put it into words really. It's just the
That's okay.
AI were running around like headless chickens.
Yeah, it was stupid.
T-posing all the time.
The T-pose, yes. We got screenshots and I think a video of that just standing there. That was awesome. James, give me your breakdown, dude, of Redfall.
It was bad, but it was that hilarious sort of bad where you can laugh at it as well.
Yeah.
When we had the cutscene in the fire station, I air quote that because they weren't cutscenes. Isaiah's character duplicated, if you remember.
Yep.
So there was his character model, and then there was him, like next to each other.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get rid of it. And there are TVs scattered around that all have the same picture on them. And the terrible AI of the characters, it was laughable, but it's not something you ever want to go back to.
It's so awesome.
I mean, like, I can tell that you guys enjoyed it for the most part, but that was because you guys were together and you were making fun of it.
Fun, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
the items as well. It wouldn't let you inspect the items. You'd hit X on a notepad, and only one player would be able to read it. So we'd be like, "What's it saying?"
It's so lame.
I do remember that too, because it was like, "Can you just read it to me?" Like,
yeah. Awesome. All right, next one is Serious Sam Siberian. Us three played Serious Sam. That was just a disaster. That was crappy. That really was crappy. Not Redfall crappy, but it was. I think
I jumped in and played.
I think it was me, Lee, Curvy, and Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think you tried to, but it wasn't working for you.
Yes, if I remember, I could only get so far, and then it just would not work.
It was a broken mess. Not fun.
No, it was terrible.
So, next game I played, I streamed. I love these sort of storytelling games. They're like Telltale games. This was Star Trek Insurgence. So friggin' good.
Resurgence.
Is it Resurgence? All right.
Mm-hmm.
I put Insurgence down for some odd reason. Either way, Resurgence, Insurgence is awesome. It's really good. There is some little.
Did you complete it?
Oh yes, yeah. Couple technical issues, but I love Star Trek anyways. I'm a big sci-fi geek, and so it was awesome. If you like story games, like Telltale games and stuff like that, that is the way to go. And besides James, has anyone played it? Lee or Kirby? Okay, James, did you like it?
Yeah, I really liked it, especially the throwbacks to the next generation with certain characters that come back. It was. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Played it from start to finish. Like Paul said, there are some issues with it, but it's not a AAA game. It's a smaller studio that probably spent more on the license than they could afford to spend on the game. So they did the best they could with what they had. And for the most part, it works.
Yes.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was good. Mark, you're green. You're like the Incredible Hulk right now.
You said I'm green?
Yeah. Oh, no.
So
Okay, it just fixed itself. Like the whole screen was green. But you could see you as a silhouette, but it was all green. Your camera just corrected itself. It's all good.
Good. Green film.
He's like, my lights change the color.
Mark, did you play Star Trek Resurgence?
Star Trek Resurgence. No, I want to play that one.
Yeah, okay. It's excellent. Highly recommend it. Okay, the game we all been waiting for when we saw it first announced. Starfield came out. And push politics aside, fanboyism from the PlayStation side, you get rid of all of that. Starfield is an amazing game. And the sad thing is, there is a campaign right now for Sony people to hate on Starfield, to give negative reviews on Steam.
Steam, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so that's the latest story. Like this is just coming out. Steam or Starfield now is mostly negative. That's their rating, and you can go through and read some of the comments people are putting in there, and it's ridiculous. People are putting I'm giving this a 1 because it's made by Bethesda, who's owned by Microsoft. That's the reason they're scoring it super low. So it's stupid. It's foolish. Push all that garbage aside. Starfield is amazing. Oh my gosh. People are complaining. They're calling it load field, all the loadings. Let me tell you, the game of the year, that one game of the year has lots of loading as well. Just saying. Lots of loading. It's such a double standard what is happening with the Sony people. It's embarrassing. And so Starfield is amazing. I consumed with it. I loved it. I played it over 200 hours. I beat the story, did a bunch of stuff and I still need to do more stuff in it, but I'll do it with the update. What they said, the new update coming up, it's going to be new ways to travel around the moons and stuff. I imagine they're finally going to give us a Land Rover, which they should have
I
done.
hope so.
Yeah, they
I'm
should have
kind
done
of
that.
trying to wait for that before I get back
Yeah.
into it.
Do it. Wait.
I mean, I don't mind like loading between planets and
Nope.
stuff because that gives you, well, like people were saying, like you can fly. It takes you literal hours though.
Yes.
If you want to commit to the actual flight,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it takes. So I don't mind the loading screens as far as that goes because I guess it's no different than any other big game like that, even Hogwarts Legacy. You would change areas and you would have to load in a little bit and then you
Yes.
would like go to a different area and then you would load in a little bit. Like it's the same concept. So I don't know why people have such a hard time understanding that.
Right.
Like it's a huge game. You cannot have it be all
Mhm.
present at one time. No one would have the ability to run the game.
Yeah, the only thing they really should have done is give us a way to drive around each moon and planet. With all honesty,
Yes.
you can only
absolutely.
jetpack so far at a certain speed, and it's just like, oh my gosh, come on, hurry up, because the planets are massive.
Well, and especially if you're like quest seeking, like if you have to land at a certain spot and then just go pick something up, it would add a slightly more desirable feel to like being able to complete the storyline a little bit faster, and then you can go explore and find everything or what, like however people like to play. But
Yeah.
I just want to
Then
I want to be able to do the story and say that I've done it. I don't care about, I'm not a completionist type
Sure.
of person. I just like to finish the storyline.
Right.
So I do
I
want to
get it.
at least do that.
Lee?
Paul, you do know that you can drop some of the stuff, and then it makes you lighter, so you're not exhausted, and
Of
you can also
course.
fast travel
Of course.
when you have less things than you carry.
So
Why would you?
yeah, exactly. It's a
I need
Bethesda game.
423
Come on.
potatoes, okay?
Yeah, it's a Bethesda game. James, go ahead, dude.
The carry weight, I agree, is a problem.
Yeah, no, I 100%. Even on your ship, how come you have a carry weight on your ship? Like that's insanity.
Fallout had an infinite chest.
Hmm.
You put stuff in your workbench at your base, and you could put everything in there. There was no limit.
Yep.
But you have some of the heavier items for your outposts, and your ship's cargo inventory fills up in seconds.
Yep. All right, James, Mark, did you play Starfield?
Yes.
Oh, what'd you think?
Yeah. I liked it. Like I said, I need to go in there and finish out the story because really I'm probably, I'd say 25% into the game.
Okay.
But I definitely want to dive deep into it. The problem with me is I get so many phone calls or text messages saying Warzone. You jumping on the game and everything like that. That's like 90% of all my messages from my friends, and that consumes a lot of my time.
Oh no, hey, I get it. Excellent. James, Starfield breakdown, dude.
It consumed my entire month of September. It was
Yeah,
my
I hear you.
second most played game of the year, and I enjoyed all of the side quests more than the main mission, I must say. And I just loved it. I want to go back to it, but I've done everything. There's nothing to really do.
Right.
I've seen 90% of the miscellaneous events, that you can just encounter. And I still have a few glitches that mean I can't complete certain side
Me
missions.
too, yeah.
So, yeah, just a couple of niggly things, but
Yeah,
yeah,
one of my missions that I'm stuck on that I can't do is you bring the little girl up to the hotel or whatever, and you got to give her to her dad or something like that. But
yes, that
I
one.
I
He's
can't do
behind
it.
the door, and you
Yeah,
can't open the door.
yeah,
Hmm
I can't do it. It's really dumb. I've tried to blow them
See,
up by
that
shooting.
seems like that would be like a simple fix for them to do, though.
It's probably fixed now, but it's just I'm done
Just
playing
going
until the
back
patch.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done until the
See,
patch.
and that's my only thing with, I guess if I had to complain, I don't, the glitches or whatever. Like they'll fix them as it comes, but like with a game like Starfield, because it's not an online service game, replayability, like I don't think that I would ever go back through just to replay it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Just for fun, whereas like Hogwarts, I would probably go back and replay that just because I'm a huge fan of that type of genre,
Sure.
so like for me, I do like space movies and things like that, but I think that once you play through Starfield, there's not as much replayability unless you want to 100% complete it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's cool. Starfield, great game though. Great game. I loved it.
Mhm.
It consumed me. The hate, the politics stuff, I wish would not be there, but it is what it is.
And with me, I basically completed it like 10 times.
Oh right, you did the story over and over and over, which is a great idea. People are doing it like 30
You
times.
did like you chose different like paths every time, right?
Well, not after like a couple of them. Like I did for like the first 3, but then I basically was speed running through it
Mm-hmm.
in order to because after you come back every time through the Unity, there's like an extra sort of benefit you get on your ship, on your armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was and I think it maxes out at 10. So after you've completed it 10 times, that's all you need to do for that, and then I'd then complete the game properly. And there was one where one universe was actually different from the other ones I played,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
was I went to the lodge because that's the main sort of key
Yep.
thing. So I start off in that universe, and then I go to the lodge, and I was already at the lodge. So
Yes.
I can recruit a companion of which is myself, but it's a version of me that isn't a part of the Unity. So it's like I've come into a different universe and I've found myself.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that's just one.
Mm.
There's a reality you can go into where everyone in the lodge is a plant.
Okay.
Like there are no people; they're just plants.
If you think about it, someone programmed all that, and that's a mind of Todd Howard. The game is great. It's a fun game. Take the time to play Starfield, guys. Explore the 1,000 planets if you can.
Well, that's one of those things too, where like there's so many weird little hidden things.
Yeah.
Like if you actually spend the time playing it, you're gonna find something unique.
Well, if you think,
Yeah, I was just exploring a planet to get the surveying done, and I came across an egg, and I didn't realize it was an actual Easter egg because it was the egg from the Alien films.
that's
Get
right.
away from.
What's that, Lee?
No, just get away from that because
Yeah.
you don't want it opening up.
I think Lee sent this to me as well. I don't know, but you go to a planet, you can find Anakin Skywalker's dead body or
Yes.
whatever.
Mustafa.
In
But
Mustafa.
you sent it to me.
Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure, which is cool. Those are just little
Yeah.
little Easter eggs in there. All right, we're almost done here. We went into and we played The Devil in Me. And James and I played that. We've played all of these games together. Did anyone else join for those? We need to get a full group of us doing this.
How many can play that?
Devil in Me? Oh,
2.
that one's 2. The other ones though
Yeah.
have more.
Okay. I think it would be hilarious if we could fill all of those player spaces with people.
Yes.
What was the one that could have like 8? Was that the quarry or something?
The quarry,
That
the
ha-
werewolf one.
Oh, see, we need to do that. We could take a
And-
Sunday and do it.
And you can do like a movie mode or something for some
Yeah,
the-
movie
that
night.
game.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
which is cool. It's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Got some good jump scares in the devil in me.
Yeah, stupid game. Next, what came out was OG Fortnite, which brought me back for a day or two, and then I was done. Fortnite has left my body. I'm just saying. Curvy, you must have played a bunch though, or did you?
I did. I mean, I don't know. It's just it's a hit or miss thing for me. I like the skins and everything, but I'm really bad at the game. It's graphic. The graphics are more pleasing to me and like
All right.
mechanics and stuff, but I don't like all the extra crap. Like
Okay.
I could care less about all the weird special weapons and all that crap, like so the game is just a little overwhelming. I prefer a more straightforward type of thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back into it as
Yeah.
much as I was, but
Nope, that's cool. James, did you play? There's no way you played OG Fortnite. Lee, did you try OG
No.
Fortnite?
Yeah, I did it with you and Pete.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was interesting because really that's my first time playing OG Fortnite because
Yep.
I didn't play it when it came out. But I thought it was good, like less is more type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did actually enjoy it for a bit. I just Fortnite is going in a direction where it's like they're doing everything right. I just hate that they're doing it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it.
But yeah, good on them.
Nice. Mark, OG Fortnite, did you play it?
Yes, I did. It brought me back some nice nostalgia there with Tilted Towers and all that stuff. But Fortnite's one of those things where I can play a little bit goes a very long way with me in Fortnite. Sometimes it gets frustrating to me after a while.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to playing Call of Duty and stuff like
Yep.
that and be able to use sights and stuff like that, and Fortnite is just it's really is a lot of luck when it comes to the shooting in Fortnite, but the movement in there is a little bit better than Call of Duty in some aspects.
Yep.
You can move around, jump around a lot quicker in my opinion, but I'm still always going to be a Call of Duty player.
Sure. Apparently, with the new patch not too long ago, after the OG-ness, they updated everything from mechanics to movement, everything, and apparently it's different. Isaac likes it a lot, but it's different. Just as a heads up to that. Next, after that, was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I'm telling you right now, holy crap, I'm loving Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I really am. James, you're playing it with your buddy, right? Your mate, with the game.
Yeah,
share?
just for the zombies.
Yeah,
I
for
haven't.
zombies.
Yeah, my mate got it for free, which means I get it for free as well, which is
Wow.
cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was watching some streamer who gave away some codes, and he was able to get one,
How about that?
which was cool.
Yeah.
It was a game I wasn't interested in at all, but I tried the zombies and I quite enjoy it. I've not done the campaign or multiplayer; that doesn't interest me. But I've done a lot of the zombies.
Okay. Curvy, you're a hard COD player. What are your thoughts on Modern Warfare 3?
I think it's the best game that they've put out in a long time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good solid game, There are some things, well, like Mark was talking about earlier, time to kill in Warzone's a little weird, and for me it's just Warzone. I'm struggling for this Warzone to find a loadout that I am enjoying. Multiplayer, it's kind of hit or miss. I think the skill-based matchmaking is wonky still.
Okay.
sometimes I feel like it's spot on, like our matches are evenly matched. Other times we're so destroyed that it's like
Yeah.
20 to 100. And then you have other times where you drop in and like it's like 100 to 20. Like,
Mm.
so for me, it just seems like their matchmaking is all over the place.
Yep.
Last night I had a few really good games when we were playing. I had like a 3.5 kill death, which is good for me, mind you. My
Hey,
average
yeah.
kill death is like barely 1.
No, that 3.5 is great.
So
Okay.
so I had a few good matches, and that's kind of what it seems to be like though. Like I'll get a ton of kill streaks and like it just ends up panning out perfectly, and then other times I can't get a single kill until the last minute of the game.
Sure.
So for me but in
Sorry.
Mark's
in general, I think
Lee's
like it's the best
lightsaber.
game they have released in a few years. This
Swings.
is, I think, like the last 2 or 3 Call of Duties I've basically not touched.
Okay.
That's when I was playing Fortnite a lot.
Yeah.
I bought the games, but I would
Ooh.
play only when people played.
Yep.
I would not go out of my way to play extra. This
Okay.
Call of Duty, I've found like I'm trying to do like the events and the quests and like all the extra stuff that you can do, your weekly challenges, all of that. I'm more into like trying to level up all my weapons, and like I have just more interest in doing more with the game. So I will
Sure.
even play sometimes when like Wheezy's working and I'm just at home,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
So I've gotten a lot more into this Call of Duty than the last few. So
Excellent. Lee, did you play this? Or you've been playing Warzone with us. What are your thoughts on even just the Warzone Modern Warfare 3 part?
For the Warzone, I think it's been pretty good. I mean, I've definitely honed in my skills more for Modern Warfare 3 than I have for the Warzone aspect. I do enjoy Resurgence because dying is not as crippling for
It's
the
not
team.
as permanent.
Yes, but
you're just
it's
respawning.
Yeah, exactly.
well, yeah, but it's good. It's a lot of fun. I actually I'm getting to grips with the different kind of weapons, and
Yep.
it's and with the stuff transferring over from Modern Warfare 3 is it's really good. I do enjoy it a lot.
Maybe that's what I need to do.
What's that?
Use the old guns from the previous game.
Okay.
Because there was a couple I could run in Warzone really well.
All right, give that a go. Do a loadout. All right, we're going to the God of Duty right now. Mark, give me your everything from the
Duty.
the new map to Modern Warfare 3 story, everything, dude, that you've played.
All right, so Modern Warfare 3, there's only one major complaint by me is when it first came out was the weapon XP, leveling up guns and everything. It seems like it took absolutely forever to do anything. Even the battle pass right now takes forever to complete.
Yeah.
I mean, you really got to dive deep into it just to finish that stuff out. But it's gotten better as far as the weapon leveling and stuff like that. It's more consistent. It feels like the older games now. The maps and everything have been fantastic on this one. You're still going to have your campers and stuff like that like to sit in the corners and hide and are afraid of gunfights, but it's still really good. As far as Warzone, the new map is really good.
Yes, it is.
I can't complain on that. They did a really good job on that. They've said Rebirth Island is returning sometime this upcoming year, so I can't wait to see that happening. So far so good. I mean, I can't complain. They've got some good stuff coming out in the future. We'll see what the next year Black Ops game is going to be all about. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, zombies. Yeah. Black Ops Zombies. This year's Zombies, I mean, it's similar to DMZ setup a little bit there, but it's actually really, really good. It's a good time. I played it first time with you and James a couple days ago. It was I didn't have no problems there. It was pretty fun until somebody went to the level 3 area. I'm not sure who. All I know is I was just driving over a bridge. Then next thing you know, there's a giant monster in front of me.
That was hilarious. and then
chase
scattered
after us into the level 2 zone too.
Oh, that's funny. I love those moments.
But it's a really good game. I highly recommend anybody that's on the fence about buying to go ahead and purchase it. You won't be disappointed in this year's Call of Duty, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for it.
Me too. I've been consumed with Call of Duty. I've stopped playing just for a little bit. I finished the Battle Pass, and now because I moved on to until the next Battle Pass comes out. But last game we'll talk about, and then we'll just do one quick just chat about the news. Baldur's Gate. I am playing Baldur's Gate 3. I can see why that game won Game of the Year, honestly. It is... Have any of you guys played Baldur's Gate 3? Okay.
No.
Boys, oh boys. It is a wonderful game. The characters are great. They're interesting. The story's awesome. I actually know the story. The lore is great. The world is great. The gameplay is great. It is a 10 out of 10 game. It really is. There's no issues with Baldur's Gate 3. I don't even know how to... At first, I was like, crap, I can't really kill people because my powers were so weak. I was only like level 1, level 2. I'm level 7. I'm 60 hours in. I'm only level 7. And but some of the magic powers are amazing. The equipment's great. I'm coming across new stuff, and it's just people that I helped early in the game are now showing up later in the game and like, hey, I remember you. You helped me here, and I'm like, oh, I love this throwback. It's so good. Baldur's Gate 3. I'll just move on from there. Super good. If you like point and click, if it's on PCs, point and click. But turn-based RPG games, this is hardcore and this is great. Boom. All right. The biggest game news of the year. Curvy, what do you think the biggest game news of the year is?
The acquisition?
Acquisition. I would say, would you guys agree the biggest news story, other than Jim Ryan being fired, the biggest news story is the acquisition. And Lee, do you have an update or anything like that? They're trying again, right? To stop the acquisition? It's too late.
Yeah, the FMA or something.
FTC?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, one of those.
They're trying to put a stop to the acquisition again, it's ridiculous. It's time to move on. Mark, not that you have any ties with Sony or anything like that, or any impersonation. I didn't mean to say impersonations, but what are your thoughts on the whole Jim Ryan story?
Well, I thought the biggest gaming news story of the year was Christine Potter winning e-coach of the year, but that's just me.
Yes.
So
amazing.
You said about Jim Ryan being let go. Well, after what is it, 30 years at Sony, he's accomplished quite a bit there. From PlayStation 1 all the way through PS5 now, and he's probably ahead of the curve on PlayStation 6. Already has, I'm sure, early talks about everything. So it's kind of hard finding somebody to replace him after 30 years at Sony. He put up a good fight against the unfair acquisition of Activision Blizzard. He had to deal with the judge that son works for Microsoft. So there's a little bit conflict of interest in there in that trial that shouldn't have been. He won some battles over there in Europe for it, and unfortunately due to the U.S. court system, he ended up losing his job because of it. I wish him all the best. I'm sure he was probably going to...
Emphasis on the you. You wish him all the best.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to wind up with another gaming system or gaming company, unless he has, tons of money and is just going to retire off of his Sony stocks and whatever. it was very nice of them to give him a nice little retirement party. You know, they had Jim Ryan cookies, and thank you, Jim Ryan. And he has a PS1 version of the
Yeah, a
PS5.
gray one. That's terrible.
Yeah. So, good luck to you, Jim Ryan.
Godspeed, sir.
Yeah, Godspeed. Yeah.
That wasn't even me.
That wasn't you?
No.
That was Kirby. I love it. That was perfect. Listen,
But who wouldn't want a Jim Ryan retirement cookie?
I wouldn't. Like, I would give it to my dog.
I wouldn't even do that.
No, exactly. Listen, the guy's got to go. He's out of touch. He has no clue. He was taking Sony down the wrong path with games as a service. That's what he wants. He wants games as a service because it's money, money, money. And he
Those
paid the price.
Those cookies are going to be video game collectibles. I'm telling you, it's one of the. I'm serious. Think about it. You're gonna have a Jim Ryan cookie as part of your gaming collection.
No,
That thing's gonna be worth money one
No.
day.
Now, are we talking cookies or are we talking biscuits?
Oh my gosh. Anyways, James, any thoughts on the Jim Ryan thing?
You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You try to use dishonest tactics that are very, very open in the public, and it come back to bite him. No sympathy.
Yep. My thing, like the Sony fanboys are working any sort of angle now. When Jim Ryan said if Call of Duty's not on, if you take Call of Duty away from PlayStation won't survive, which is hilarious for one.
That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Well,
And so
PlayStation used to have special agreements with Activision.
Mhm.
So when Call of Duty Cold War came out, there were special zombies modes that were exclusive to PlayStation because they paid extra for it.
yeah.
And it wasn't until like the end of Cold War's life cycle that they then brought it to Xbox when no one was playing it.
Yep.
Same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. PlayStation swooped in and were like, hey, we'll pay extra for some special features. So in Hogsmeade on the Xbox, there's a building you can't go into, but on PlayStation, you can go into there and play
Ooh.
Wizard's Chess.
Okay.
If you remember Wizard's Chess from the first game with the live chess pieces that destroy
Yep.
each other, you can play full Wizard's Chess on the PlayStation version.
What?
hmm
I didn't
Don't get
know
that on Xbox. So PlayStation have always done these kind of underhanded things to make their versions of the game better than Xbox's.
Yeah.
And now that Microsoft are like, fine, we'll just buy the studio, they're like, you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, that's the thing I've just sent you, Paul. There's rumors that there's going to be a timed exclusive for GTA 6. So it's going to come out on PlayStation and then a year later come out on Xbox. And it
A
wouldn't
year would be
surprise me.
insane.
Well,
So
it wouldn't
not the
surprise
game
me
itself.
Whole
if they've done that.
year?
Yeah, no, that would never happen. So a new GTA 6 rumor suggests PlayStation might have special access to Rockstar's upcoming world to tell more PS5 to sell upcoming open world to tell more. Oh, that's a spelling mistake. A new GTA 6 rumor suggests PlayStation might have special access to Rockstar's upcoming open world to tell more PS5 consoles.
To tell more.
Yeah, to tell more instead of to sell more. I don't know, James. We'll see. That's Gaming Bible article. I don't know.
Yeah, my friend told me about it. I was like, that can't be right. So I Googled it, and yeah, there are a lot of rumors around it. And it is the sort of thing PlayStation would do.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way though Rockstar would allow that. Not a year. Rockstar wants that money.
I could see
right
maybe like a month, but
I don't know.
a whole year.
I would say just a couple days early. Play it early access, 3 days early on PlayStation, then blah blah blah. But I can't see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
see.
see.
I
2025.
feel, I don't know. That would be a hard decision on Rockstar's part to even contemplate something like that, because they could potentially ruin half their fan base.
Yeah. Jim Ryan, we have a wonderful relationship with Rockstar. So
Well, I mean, they've done stuff like that in the past for Sony and stuff like that. I mean, I think the way Rockstar is probably going to look at it, the people have been waiting for GTA 6 for so long that it doesn't matter what they do, they can get away with it
Yeah. Yeah. No,
because
that's
they
very
know people are gonna flock right back to it no matter what Rockstar does. I feel like they're untouchable.
yes. Oh, 100%. 100%. And you know what's funny though? PlayStation 5 needs that. If let's say that's legit. GTA comes to a year exclusive to PlayStation. PlayStation has really nothing. They have Spider-Man 2 and that's it. Like God of War remake or something or whatever's when it first came out. In 3 years they've got nothing. PlayStation 5 is a boring console right now. No backwards compatibility. Their Game Pass in air quotes is terrible. Their prices are way up there. It's just and all they have coming down the line is Marvel games, and so people are burnt out from superheroes. I'll tell you right now, and so it's not the acquisition that's the death of PlayStation. It is the PlayStation culture is the death of PlayStation. So we'll see. Don't get me wrong, PlayStation's amazing. Their system, their consoles, fantastic. Exclusive games are wonderful. It's just their culture, and they're reaping what they're sowing, as James said, and it's starting to take a turn for the worse. Xbox is coming out on top on this generation. They've put the time in, they put the work in. Financially with Game Pass, Game Pass has just been mind blowing, and it's only getting better. And once they drop all of those Activision Blizzard games in Game Pass, you're going to see a mass exodus from PlayStation over to Xbox. And so be like, all right, this is where we need to play. This is it. And so, yeah, it's all good. No issues here. I've got all consoles, so I don't like the fanboy. I prefer Xbox, but I do have a PS5 here. I've got a Nintendo Switch, so overall, I don't care. Sony will always be on top. The fanboys will say that no matter what, as they're drowning in because their eyes are blind to what's going on with PlayStation, they'll always say it's number one.
So I'm looking at these. I'm on my Steam right now. I'm looking at all these Starfield reviews, and I think it's hilarious.
Isn't that? It's embarrassing, is what it is.
It is. It says mostly reviews, mostly negative.
Yep.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, this has been the story on Twitter over the last few days. Gaming people are promoting it. Just more Xbox hate, right? Look how terrible this is, and so people jump on the bandwagon, do the same thing.
Well, apparently, you got developers commenting on some of these negative reviews and stuff like that, which I kind of disagree with the developers making comments and stuff like that. Just don't sink to that level.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And I do see the other side of it though too. After all the media and gaming hate towards Xbox and Xbox games, even exclusives, after a while you kind of get sick of it, and you're just like you just want to kind of
have your fill of the problems.
Yeah, you kind of want to speak up and like, all right, you know what? You're full of crap. Here's what's going. Here's what you need to do, or whatever, or stop the fanboys. And Lee, you want to say something?
Well, yeah, it's just just to touch on what you're saying, Paul. It's like if you put so much time and effort into developing a game, and for as long in development as they say that they've had, like for over 10 years, and you just got people who are just oh, this game is terrible because it's just bad. It's like it's like you'd want to know why. You'd want to say like, shut up. Like actually tell me a valid reason so that we can then fix the game in the future if there is an issue with that. Like, if it's a function of the game, then it's not an issue. You're just you're just creating
a hater, pretty much. And that's what most of those, if you're reading those comments, Mark, I imagine that's what most of them are. It's just people coming up with stupid things like the loading screens. Baldur's Gate 3 has tons of loading screens, but it won game of the year, 10 out of 10.
Somebody has the tagline "Big Cup of Mediocrity." I'm like, wow, that's. I mean, there's only been one or two negative comments I've seen where it's somebody has like 120 something hours into the comment. I mean, into the game verified. Yep. So somebody that has that many hours into the game, I would take their negative comments into consideration, because at least it shows that they did play the game.
But
Because
on the other side, though, Mark, if you play a game for 120 hours, you obviously like the game. You can't leave a negative review to a game that you played 120 hours.
well, I mean, I probably got 100+ hours into Hogwarts Legacy, and I could still say that going to Hogsmeade annoys me, or
Sure, but you're not going to give it a
Those
4
are more
out of 10,
more
right?
annoyances, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's you still are enjoying the game enough to keep putting hours in. I get what you're saying, Paul.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's going around. People are posting that as well. If you play a game for 200 hours, you obviously like it. There's got to be something positive about the game. It can't be all negative. Oh, I played this game for 200 hours. I hate it. The story sucks. The gameplay sucks. No, you didn't. You're just on a bandwagon of hate. Redfall, we played for 6 hours. I was like, nope, this is dumb. This is a terrible game.
Unless you switched on the game and you just went idle the whole time, just to
Could
tick
even have
over the
done that.
time.
Just to
It's
say
like-
that you have hours into it for
it
your
wouldn't
review.
surprise me though. That's the
Yeah.
level of some of these clowns.
I guess the only logical reason for someone to put in so many hours and then have a negative review on something is like they're purposely seeking out problems.
Yeah.
And they're putting the time in to be able to tell people, like, yes, these are all of the problems I've found. Like a legit game reviewer, I guess, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Like someone that's going to hardcore deep dive into all of the, like, side quests and all of the little, Easter egg things. Like, if they're literally looking for everything to prove a point that there's
Yeah.
something wrong, then
They'll
I could
find
see someone putting in those hours to do that. But the average person wouldn't commit to that much,
No, I agree. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep you here forever. It's 11 o'clock my time, and we've been rocking for an hour and 51 minutes. This is way overtime. I thank you guys. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we close the year on the Gamers Pass podcast?
Check out some of the not so AAA games because you'll find some real gems in there.
Yeah.
I recently finished playing RoboCop Rogue City, and I can't scream that game's praises enough.
That's awesome.
It's the best RoboCop game I've ever played, and it's so good.
I gave your review on one of the Facebook groups. I think it's like Xbox 40 and older or something like that. And he was like, "Hey, is RoboCop any good?" I was like, "Hey, my buddy in the UK says this is a fantastic game. Give her a try. Lots of fun." So that's cool. I'll wait until it either goes on Game Pass or it's super cheap. But yeah, absolutely. Cool. Mark, anything from you?
Look out for some of the new Sony exclusive games coming out next year in 2024.
There's none.
Ronin, that's going to be a good one. There's a 2024. I'm looking forward to 2024 in gaming. I think 2024 is going to be just like 2023. We're going to have a lot of epic games come out. I will say Sony is positioned pretty strong with some of their games that they're coming out with next year. I'm excited to see how that's going to work out for them.
Okay, Rise of Ronin is the only one you're saying. That's not even a Sony game. That's just a Sony exclusive.
So it's still PlayStation Studios.
Well, Team Ninja is the developer, and the publisher is Sony Interactive. So we've got this one little game on for Sony. What else are you looking forward to from Sony?
More Final Fantasy DLC.
Oh, okay, all right, we're moving on. Forget this Final Fantasy bullcrap. Stop it. Final Fantasy.
There's going to be another Resident Evil remake. I'm sure.
God of War, Last of Us remake. Yeah. So basically, Sony's going to remake the games you love, so they can just destroy you for more money. 2024 remake Sony. Oh my gosh, Mark. That Rise of Ronin, though. Mark is right. Rise of the Ronin looks friggin' awesome.
You got the new PS5 Slim that's on shelves right now.
Yeah, you
across
can just
America.
It doesn't do anything different whatsoever. It's just a Slim, so pay more money.
Yes, so you can fit it into like a tighter crevice and not have to look at it.
All right, Lee. Anything else before we end?
Rest in peace, Friday the 13th.
Oh, today's
yeah.
Oh, rip. That sucks, dude. Way to kill this stream.
Yeah.
No more sweet cheeks.
Yeah, no more.
The happiness.
Oh, your saber was malfunctioning there at the
It
sec.
took a little while to get up there,
Yeah, you
Lee.
finally got it up. Excellent. James, anything before we end, sir?
No, just been an amazing year for gaming.
Yeah, it certainly
There's
has.
just been so many good things coming out this year. Even the indie games have been fantastic.
It's been wonderful. I'll tell you, January last year, we had the Xbox Developers Showcase, and that's when they gave us Hi-Fi Rush and all that stuff, and the year panned out awesome. Honestly, Mark, I know you like to get me going about Sony. I hope Sony has an amazing year. I really do. I hope it's great. I hope it's because competition's awesome. I just hope everything is awesome. 2024, I hope we get the announcement for the new Nintendo Switch or whatever it's going to be. And we'll go from there. It's Dino Crisis for 2024. Let's go, hopefully. Kirby, anything you want to bring up before we end?
No.
Okay, no. All right.
Nope.
James, where can they find you on all your socials?
Urban Pharaoh or Pharaoh TV. Whenever this Canadian chap is streaming, I'll be there with a joke or a hi.
There we go. Yes, with the dad joke especially. Mark, where can they find you on all your socials?
You'll find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Discord.
Play Call of
All
Duty.
the same thing. Ultimate
Playing Call of
Hater
Duty.
87.
Excellent. And
Playing
Kirby,
Call of Duty.
where can they find you?
Kirby_last, Twitch, Twitter. I don't think my TikTok is the same, so.
Could not be.
Oh, there's my dog.
Just a heads up, Kirby's a streamer. Mark is a streamer as well. Follow them. I believe they're streaming tonight or early this evening, whatever. And Mark's going to do some Phasmophobia. Kirby's most likely going to do Call of Duty. And if you want to do it, Lee of Duty, where can they find you on all your socials?
Refer to James's answer.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. We need to get Lee some socials. We do the email thing again, but he doesn't reply to the emails. James can contest.
He replies to girls.
He replies to girls. Yes, that's it. That's my boy right there, Lee. I would do the same. Hi, Paul. My name is Jennifer. What?
Hello.
Hello there, buddy. All right, here we go. Oh, this is awesome. Guys, thank you so much, everybody. 2023 was awesome. We had so much fun, big changes in my life this year. Everything was a blast. Ending the year on a super positive note, and an arcade opened up close to my house. So I'm very happy, very, very happy. And we're gonna hit there tonight. New Year's Eve, we're gonna go to the arcade. They close at 8 p.m. Come back to the house and party it up some. And basically, our parties is just stuff our fat faces with food. And so that's probably what we're gonna do tonight.
The best kind.
But, yeah, I really don't drink alcohol or anything, so couldn't be bothered with that stuff. But
I'm gonna have lots of potato crisps with me today.
yeah, lots of chips, potato chips.
Lots of crisps.
Stop it. All right,
Crisps.
before this turns all British on me, and Mark is he's doing this all on purpose. I'm just saying. Thank you, everybody. 2023, Happy New Year to all of you amazing people. And thank you. I can't wait to see you guys next year. So here we go. So as for Mark, as for James, I got you. As for Kirby, and as for Lee, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. So awesome. Guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much for even going overtime. Excuse
That's
me.
cool. So you're at Carney Island tonight then?
I'm going to go to Carney Island, yeah. It's going to be... I didn't know what we were going to do until right before the stream, and Steph was like, well, we could do the bar arcade, and then we could go to
Do they
dinner.
serve food?
No. So it was just the bar arcade and play some games or whatever, which is awesome. The place is great. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Why don't we go just back to Carney Island? We'll get some snacks, bring it back here, and then we'll have like Cam over and Becky and her man.
Mhm.
And we'll just we'll come up and do some stuff, I guess. We'll see. And then I'll ring in the new year with Ryan Seacrest and the guys from CNN. That's
Can you
what we-
imagine if you owned an arcade though in a big mall like that?
Oh my
On New
goodness.
Year's Eve, you'd throw a big party and be like, anyone that wants
He
to come,
opened
you know?
through like 3 a.m.
Listen. If I'd be setting up tournaments. I could promote the crap out of an arcade.
That seems like a missed opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. Seriously, Come on, come. Like he's hasn't done his main official launch yet. Dude's an awesome guy. He's a great guy. I'm promote if you I know you're not part of my Facebook, but I'm promoting everything he posts on Facebook. I'm promoting. I'm sharing it. I'm loving it. I'm telling people to come and hang out here. Big Casino Rip Friday the 13th. We got you, buddy. And so, and so that's the thing though. Tournaments, gameplay events. Just tap into that huge market, especially because he has food there too. He's got big hot dogs. He's got popcorn and slushies and all that. But there's also a bunch of other games in the back where you can win prizes, stuffies, and it is.
How many people work there, or is it just him?
No, it's him. It's his wife, and I think I've seen 5 other employees because they got to man those stations where, like, if you go to a carnival or an exhibition.
Man, if you had the money for that.
James, I tell you, buddy, I would be all over it.
That would be
my
like
social
the
media
ultimate like
Yes.
dream thing.
my social media would explode with just videos of promoting and like, look at this game back in 19 blah 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 blah, and I would just love it. I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of the guy. He just created something that I would love to do myself, and I'm just so happy for him.
I'm still in my Jim James, and after this, I'm going to go to kitchen, poach
Your
me
what?
an egg, and have some kippers.
Jim Jams.
Oh.
Jim Jams, pajamas.
Yeah, Jim Jams.
Is that a British term, Mark, that you're doing again?
We call them Jim Jams over here, so I don't know where Mark's got that term from.
I
He's
guarantee
probably
Mark just
Googling
Googled.
it.
Yes, he just Googled.
He's just Googled it.
He just Googled how to tick off Paul with British terms in North America. That's exactly what
I
he
haven't
put
heard
in.
that term in years. When I was a kid,
Freak
and it was
sakes.
bedtime, my mum would say, "Go put your Jimmy Jams on." It's not a term adults use. It's something you say to your kids.
Pajamas.
Go put your Jimmy Jams. Go get your Jimmy Jams.
That's a fancy way. Pajamas. If
PJs.
Your Jim Jams.
Yeah, your Jim
I haven't
Jams.
heard that since I was a
He's
kid.
Googling again. Stop it, Mark.
He is.
No,
he
no,
is.
I'm not googling anything. Look at this girl.
Paul, use that term in future. Jim Jams.
No, what is? Oh,
My sister bought that for me. It's
Dude.
the first Harry Potter book, and this one has little cutouts and illustrations and
hardcore.
stuff like that.
I
There's
need
actually
it.
Falling out, Mark.
I need
Yeah.
everything's falling out of it.
there's actually the letter for Harry Potter. I don't know if you can see it and stuff
That's
like
so
that, but you can
cool.
open
Oh,
up and
yeah.
read it,
amazing.
and all the little things are falling out in their little protectors. But yeah,
See,
so
Yeah,
I'm
we
a
have the
collector.
whole series on
That's
our
driving me crazy.
TV stand.
I want that.
You're a
That's
lizard.
cool.
Yeah,
You're a
listen,
wizard.
hey.
You're a hairy wizard.
Oh, you're a
Paul.
hairy lizard.
Have they
Awesome.
found the dog yet?
No. No. It's been
Nah.
what, 4 days now? This is day 4. And so yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're gonna do. It sucks.
I didn't know if they were going to ask you to do more searching.
Beautiful puppy. So the Fundy dog rescue or pet rescue, whatever, they're on it apparently. They're saying don't approach the dog because they set up traps, they set up videos, and they're trying to capture the dog themselves. So it's basically just sit and wait. But it's day 4. It's cold. It just snowed last night. Not a lot of snow, but there's snow. Thankfully, the temperature's been around 0, hovering. So right now it's -1, feels like -5. So the wind chill would affect a pet as well because it's mainly for skin and all that stuff. But it is a beautiful, beautiful dog. It is out and about. He doesn't know anybody. The whole situation just makes me angry. And I've been complaining about it since we found out the dog just took off.
Sorry.
No, dude, that's okay. It's just why
That's your new bird.
why take a farm dog who's free to run around everywhere and coop him up in a small little apartment on the 4th floor? A large dog, a mountain Bernese dog. Why? And it just really ticks me off. So the owners who sold the dog, they should be shot. And yeah, some other bad things need to happen. And I just hope they find a dog. I told Steph 2 days ago, and I think I already said it on stream, if we find the dog, we're taking her. And we're going to keep her, and we're not going to say anything. Because You see Ella. Ella is insanely loved, and she's so flippin' happy. I just can't. Like we took Cam's furniture up to their house on the 4th floor, and there's no room. There's no room for a.
Has
for a
anyone
big
said
dog.
anything to them like maybe this wasn't a great idea?
No, because I'm sure they feel like crap right now. I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
but I
feeling
feel like they need to
horrible.
be told that.
Yeah. Oh,
They
I
don't do it
agree,
again.
dude. I agree.
But James, don't go calling Paul and saying how frustrated you are at the situation. And
No, you can,
No.
and I would 100% agree. I'd be like, dude, I'm with you. If I listen, Steph and I searched for 4 hours yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
You
we
need to
searched
get
for-
some new trainers.
Yeah, we searched for 4 hours. We seen the dog. I was like, after 4 hours of driving, like, okay, we're done. Let's just go home. Nothing we can do. And all of a sudden, we get a message. The dog's over here. And so we went through. I seen the dog in the woods, so we started going down this massive path in the woods. The dog took off. It's all muddy, so my sneakers, as I stepped, this happened to both sneaks. They got caught in the mud, and I landed in sock feet in full mud. I had to dig out I did everything I could to try to catch the dog. I was dirty. I was nasty. Yesterday, Mark messaged me 2 nights ago. Hey, Call of Duty tomorrow? I'm like, I would love to, man, but I got to help Cam move from Moncton to St. John here. We were told there's only a little bit. Hey, I've got a bed. I've got a dresser. I've got my computer stuff. That's pretty much it. We got there, man. We left at 7:30 yesterday morning. So it takes about an hour and 20 minutes. So we got there around 9. And his entire apartment has everything. It's filled. He didn't pack anything up. He didn't clean anything. There was nothing. And I didn't get home. We didn't get home until after 5 last night. So we spent 10 hours helping Cam. It was insane. Isaiah's got a broken hand, so he's got a cast on. He can't do too much, but that's what he was doing, though. He was working his butt off, all crippled and handicapped. So I'm a fixer. So I'm stuck in a situation. I tried to make the best positive.
Well, and he's like your extra son too,
He's
so
my
it makes
boy.
it extra difficult.
Yeah, he's my boy
Yeah, when
too.
they take the piss.
Yeah. So and like Becky started crying, and I was just like, listen, we're here. There's nothing we can do other than tackle the situation. Because she's thinking about the dog too, and everything's just piling up. I was like, let's just do this. I got yous covered. I'll take care of everything. Let's just go. And so,
What would Ben say if he saw this? He'd be like, "What the hell?"
oh my gosh, he would be insane. He would rag him out. He really would. He would have ragged Cam out. Like, dude, you should have cleaned up. You should have packed stuff up. You should have done it all, because we could just grab it, put it in. But no, we had to pack everything up. They had Steph and Becky, the only two really cleaning. They had to clean the bathroom, the kitchen, mop the floors, sweep everything. So there was tons of extra stuff. It was a wild ride, man.
So nobody was throwing a wobbly.
Oh my gosh. Is that another
Throwing a
British
wobbly.
term? All right,
It is. You're
internet
having a
land,
wobbly.
I'm out. Merry Christmas or not. Happy
Thanks
New
for the
Year.
chin whack, guys.
Love all you beautiful people.